And what kind of cost incentives through the state, through the utility providers, what kind of help is out there for
Sure.
financing these options?
So we're extremely fortunate to live in Massachusetts, which has some of the best policy in the country with respect to energy efficiency. And so there are incentives both for building new homes as well as existing homes. Mass Save for existing homes is a fantastic program to improve the efficiency of your home, like I was talking about, just insulation and air sealing, and also additional improvements beyond that. And there are also programs for new homes that provide incentives for making the homes more energy efficient than just code allows. And one belief I have is that the code itself could be even better, because really you end up saving money by building the house more efficiently. And so since we were building a house that we were going to live in, that made 100% sense. But in a case where someone, let's say, is building a house that they're not going to live in, is going to sell to someone else, they may want to save money at the cost of making the
future
house
homeowner
efficient. And so they end up kind of building hidden costs into the home. And so the society loses, because the people who end up moving into the home might pay a lower initial cost, but they end up paying much more over time. And so that's what building codes can help solve, that problem, by creating a level playing field and enabling all homes to be built efficiently, where everyone saves, then keeps everything in the best possible way and saves everyone the most money. It's a work in progress. I think it's an important thing for the public and for legislatures to understand, is that sometimes regulations reduce costs and save people money, and everybody wins.
We were renting before moving here, and I always joke that it felt like we were in the ocean. There were some warm spots and some cold spots walking around our house, and now it's very even and consistent. And it's almost like kind of like a no-brainer, because would you want a drafty, uncomfortable house, or would you want a comfortable house? I mean, it's not even necessarily a greenhouse. It's you'd rather live in a comfortable house that happens to be green. But so we went through the extremes. Our old place was really was not very well insulated that we were renting, because the builder definitely...
It was built to code.
It was built to code.
It was built to
and
code.
a lot of those
2005.
code. Oh.
It was a relatively new building in 2005.
Right, in 2005.
Yeah.
Because typical Boston construction is very old and very poor insulation, so newer construction is still...
Yeah, that was frustrating, because it was so new and it was still poorly built.
Yeah. And just to give an example, just forgetting whatever energy we produce, but just energy demand on a per square foot basis, comparing the amount of energy we were using to heat this home versus our old home, which was built to code, we used 88% less energy
That's
on a
staggering.
per square foot basis, and it pays for itself. And so that's how much you can gain going from code to really paying attention to energy efficiency. So even if you don't go as far as we did, there's a lot of room in that 88%. I mean, the first 20% of that is probably incredibly easy.